Welcome to Hidden Gems.
Today we are trying a traditional British breakfast, which they call brekkie. I am excited because I've been wanting to try beans on toast for a very long time. I don't know how excited you are, but
I'm terrified.
don't be terrified. So first we'll talk a little bit about British breakfast, beans on toast, and then we're gonna finish with some tea cakes, which I think you'll like these tea cakes to have with our British tea. Full disclosure, I thought that we had Heinz baked beans. We do not have Heinz baked beans, so we might be trying beans on toast again. Why do British people eat beans on toast? I had to know. According to the Bean Institute, beans on toast became popular in the UK thanks to Heinz baked beans, which were introduced. Do you think the name Heinz is funny?
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of like Heine, huh? Yeah. They were introduced as a luxury item in the late 19th century. So they've been around since the 1800s, late 1800s. And because of effective advertising campaign, because it's all about marketing, in 1927, it boosted its popularity in England as a traditional breakfast item. And then it just became widespread. Everybody ate beans on toast after that. And then during World War II, beans were exempt from rationing, so people could eat as many beans as they wanted. And so therefore, it became a staple of British style breakfast. And then we have British brekkie, which is what I made here. I did a little alternate because we are vegetarians, but for our British brekkie, we have the traditional beans on toast. We have the roasted tomatoes. We do Beyond sausages and some scrambled eggs. Normally they do poached eggs, but for the sake of you eating this, we chose scrambled eggs with cheese, okay? While Heinz baked beans on toast is a traditional British breakfast, we do have to note that Heinz baked beans originated here in the United States in 1885 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So let us get into it. Now, I know you're not gonna have the tomatoes, but I did roast them, so I just want you to know that maybe they won't taste like you think they would taste.
They're gonna taste disgusting. They're gonna taste the same.
All right. So I'm gonna cut up the sausage for you, though. Okay?
I like the eggs most.
Well, of course you like the eggs most. Now, are we cutting up the beans on toast, or are we just taking a bite? What do you think?
I like to just
Take a bite.
yeah.
All right. We're gonna get in there. I'm gonna hold it for you while you take a bite, and then I'll take a bite. Okay?
Oh, we remind me of those sweet peas. They're very sweet.
They are sweet. I've heard people say this. Like they look at it and they're like, oh, that's gonna be terrible. And then you try it and you're like, actually, I get it.
You know
I
what?
do get it.
I would give this 100 stars.
You do like the beans on toast? I do too, honestly.
Like, what if we try beans on eggs?
Put some beans on there.
Okay, I know how to do that.
Here, how about I help you? Why don't you just take a tiny piece of egg in your mouth and some beans. Now mix it together. How is it?
Good.
Good?
It reminds me of maple syrup.
These are a little sweet, so I don't know if Heinz baked beans are this sweet, which is why now I want to try it with the Heinz baked beans. For this with breakfast, because beans have so much protein, you can really probably last like a really long time and have a lot of energy with having this as breakfast. Normally I see British food and I'll be honest, it looks a little unappetizing. This to me was delicious. Way to go. Simple, yummy, and like I said, you're probably gonna have energy throughout the whole day. But to finish it off, we are going to try, for the very first time, Tunnocks. I hope I said that right. Milk chocolate tea cakes, yes. And look at, I bet you this was their first store on the back there. Tunnocks was formed by Thomas Tunnock in 1890. Tunnocks tea cakes were first produced in 1956. The tea cake, which is marshmallow chocolate-covered biscuit, which we know biscuit is cookie, became a popular treat, especially during the Cold War, and they were said to be enjoyed by the Royal Air Force crew when they had long training. They're individually wrapped, so we can try one and save the rest for later. I really like these, especially with sweet treats, because you can't really have too much of a sweet treat, can you?
It's really dark.
Oh, is it? Well, it says it's milk chocolate, so it's not going to have that bitter dark chocolate taste. It's going to be nice milk chocolate, it says. It looks a little fluffy.
And it's very squishy.
It is, because it's that marshmallow, that meringue. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
I like it.
It doesn't taste like what I thought. The texture is very light. Ooh, balanced with tea is really good. There you go. Good?
It's delicious.
Thank you for trying this British breakfast with me, and thank you for tuning in. If you have suggestions for foods around the world that we need to try,
Just comment down below.
thank you for tuning in.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.